Alright, today we're starting on turn 6 because for some reason the first 5 turns of this game are not saved. Not sure what happened there. But the goal of this video is to play double elephant. So elephant at the front and then elephant in second position as well. Now why would you want to do that? Well, the main reason is for fun. But you can actually take advantage of this if you set your team up correctly. And the way we're going to do that is using White Truffle, which is one of the newer perks from Danger Pack, which is pretty crazy really when you think about it in the context of customs. There are so many broken interactions with it. But it does make a lot of teams possible that would otherwise just not work at all. So we're getting the elephant set up here. We've got 5 hearts still on turn 7, which is perfect. Elephant, even though you don't necessarily have any synergies running, is still very good to just pick up and play at the back because it has such good starting stats. And I think we should be okay here. Yeah, it's a tie. So what we're going to do is put White Truffle on the second elephant, and then we're going to have our heart pet in third place. So the sneaky egg is going to do the automatic start of battle feint. That will trigger the White Truffle. The second elephant will leap onto the other side of the team, hopefully knock itself out, trigger the heart pet a bunch of times, then it will have fainted and so it will vacate the space and the other elephant will get to work. Now in practice this is pretty easily disruptible for obvious reasons. You know, your elephant in second position can lose its White Truffle. The ordering can get changed. The ordering being changed is pretty much the number one issue for any elephant team. And almost no one ever plays Brussels sprout, so it's not surprising that so many people play eggplant because the number of elephant blowfish teams is still so high. But here we acquired the Triceratops and it's had its health boosted up nicely by the Foo Dog. And this is just going to work as usual. The sneaky egg isn't doing anything yet. But just by itself, Triceratops plus elephant is pretty nasty. I mean, it's turn 9. How many stats did we gain there? It was way too many for this turn. And it was only level 2 elephant as well. So in theory, if we had like level 3 Triceratops, what's one hit from Triceratops? Plus 3/3, so 9/9. We could get 9/9 3 times from the other elephant, which is pretty substantial. Now, how many times I actually got this to go off, I don't remember, but hopefully we'll see it working in this run. Certainly would be an odd choice for me to pick this run for the video if it didn't work. But yeah, it's still early enough in the game that I think we're unlikely to get disrupted. And of course the Triceratops is going to get an extra trigger on its own once the elephant's already gone. And yeah, we win again. Okay, now we've acquired a level 3 elephant, we actually get Quetzalcoatl as well. So once we buy the second elephant, it will get put up to level 3 very quickly. It will automatically skip over the sneaky egg because it's already at level 3. Sneaky egg is such a useful unit for a lot of builds, being able to trigger that feint automatically. And here you can see I've freezed the White Truffle because White Truffle is very important for this team, and there were multiple runs where I just didn't get White Truffle in the late game. And taking it in the early game often, messes things up. So it's better to get the whole build sorted before we actually go ahead and do that. So Mushroom on Elephant, another classic in customs. I guess you can do it in Turtle Pack as well, but I don't see many people doing it. But yeah, it works out perfectly there. So you can see another issue here is that we're winning too quickly. We don't even have the other elephant yet. Maybe I could have taken Bonobo, that would have probably made sense, but here we go, we get the elephant, now we acquire the White Truffle, and then a couple of turns of Quetzalcoatl should get it to level 3. Although we are on 8 wins already, But I guess with an elephant team, it is very, very easy to throw. So here you can see the combo working. Now we only have level 2 elephant and level 2 triceratops, but we still get a nice injection of stats there. And of course, we've still got the elephant at the front as well. So it's going to be very easy to beat this double starfish team. And now we would just like 2 chocolates. Oh, actually, we do get the level 3 triceratops. Now here's an opportunity where we could rearrange. Okay, we're actually going to take the cuckoo. Now cuckoo is very nice in this situation as well because you can get an extra elephant trigger from the cuckoo chick. So here we go, elephant knocks itself out, activates the triceratops, activates the pita bread, and this team is going to have a lot of trumpets at the end, but the elephant at the front, I'm sure if you've seen this before, the elephant at the front is going to get to 50-50 very easily from the triceratops. In fact, everything is going to be 50-50 and the triceratops is going to have nothing to do even though it's getting hit over and over again. And yeah, the 50-50 doggo just doesn't have a chance. So yeah, we only really got the combo working a couple of times right at the end there. So I've got some other short clips from the ends of runs of different versions of this and varying degrees of success. So here's one picking up on turn 15 where we've got the double elephant, and it looks like I was about to greed here for the mammoth stats, but the problem is we don't want the second elephant to have health above a certain level. We want it to faint as soon as it activates the white truffle. Now obviously it would be easier to achieve that if I had like lollipop in the pack or even sandwich. I'm not sure I did. And now we get the cuckoo, so I'm just rolling down for the white truffle, which is the most important part of the whole team. And we're struggling to find it. Do we get it on this turn? Maybe not. 3 hearts here, but we're not in such a good position because, you know, turn 15, there are going to be way more teams that can actually beat this here. So yeah, we don't find the white truffle. I guess I'm just going to take the cuckoo. Probably should still be good enough. Okay, they have level 3 nurse shark at the front. And they actually hit the triceratops. So the elephant's going to knock the triceratops out now. And they resummon the cuckoo chick, which is pretty funny. Okay, maybe we're going to win anyway. Or is it going to be a tie? No, I think we're going to win regardless. So even with a bit of disruption there, the level 3 elephant plus level 3 triceratops was just way too strong. And now we just have to hard roll for the white truffle again. There we go. So now the other elephant moves into second position. And then look at this. Opposing unit on their side with the highest attack has 1 attack too little to knock the elephant out. So we actually end up with double elephant at the front and the cuckoo isn't doing us any good at all. But like I said, level 3 triceratops, level 3 elephant is no joke. And the cuckoo plus level 1 sneaky egg are going to have enough stats to get the win. So that was a base stat. Sneaky egg gets put up to, what is it, like 40 stats or something ridiculous. Elephant triceratops pretty strong. So then here's another variation that's a bit more interesting, I think. Playing 2 different heart pets, and the pteranodon is supposed to resummon the elephant in front of the saber-tooth. Now realistically that means that the resummoned unit is not going to get very many attacks away. It all depends on whether or not the triceratops gives it any buffs. So here unfortunately we only ended up getting 2, and as a result of that we're definitely going to lose. I mean, I think we're going to lose against this team anyway. But you can see how the build is supposed to work. So we go down to 1 heart and we're still on 9 wins. And I think, yeah, just boost up the elephant. It would be nice to have some sort of protection on the pteranodon. I don't know if mushroom really helps us though. Much better to have like potato or something. And this is why. Although actually maybe potato wouldn't have done enough. Because we then face this team from Notorious. Actually the pteranodon would have been messed up anyway because they have Kappa. So the Kappa ends up putting a skeleton dog onto our side of the board. And then forcing the Pteranodon to waste a trigger on it. But just like before, the Triceratops plus Elephant is so strong that we win anyway. So yeah, not the most elaborate build, but you can still do some fun things with combos that are otherwise old hat.